Hey, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. My name is Maddie, and today I will be ranking Fruits Basket characters. This is the final day of Fruits Basket week on my channel, which I'm so sad to say because I love making Fruits Basket related videos, but I'm still making them weekly because I have Fruit Fridays, which I'm still going to keep up after I finish my rewatch of the 2001 series. So there will still be Fruits Basket videos every single week because they're so fun to do. But anyway, today we are going to be taking a look at all the characters and putting them on a tier list. So I'm just gonna basically share my favorite characters in order to most to least favorite if you're interested in that. So why don't we just get started? So I am on tierlist.com and I already looked up a Fruits Basket template, so we already have all the pictures here and everything, so we are good to go. I just need to categorize each of the tiers. So let's do that first before we get into organizing the characters. So the top one is going to be my most favorite characters, so what should we title it? How about we title it I Would Lay Down My Life For You. So there is the top one for my most favorite characters. So we will move on to the next one. For this one, these are going to be just characters that I appreciate, but they're not my favorite. So what should we title it as? I Like You? Is that too boring? How about we just simply put it as I Appreciate You? But you ain't my faves. And then these ones, for the one before that, is going to be the ones that are just alright, that I'm kind of indifferent towards. Ooh, I have a good one. Okay, you guys are going to think I am a complete nerd, but here's what I'm going to put. It isn't love. It isn't hate. It's just indifference. Try to guess what that is from. I'll give you like three seconds or so. If you don't know, that is a lyric by Taylor Swift from her song I Forgot That You Existed on the Lover album. So, you know, I have to be a Swiftie nerd right now and just put that one. I actually really like that one. Oh, that one's super clever. Not to pat myself on the back or anything, but I'm digging it because I really am just indifferent to these characters. And then the one before that is gonna be probably like, if you were not in the story, I would not care otherwise, because I'm just like, I just don't really feel for you. I don't like you at all. Like, I don't feel like you contribute to the story much, which that is very rare in Fruits Basket. I have characters that I don't feel like should be a part of the story, but just in case we come across some, I'm gonna say if you disappeared, I would not give a crap. And then the very last one is reserved for my ultimate least favorite characters, and these characters are the ones that I despise, I hate, can't stand them, so we need a very snarky one for them. I'm gonna say I loathe you. Alright, we have two more rows at the bottom here, so let's just delete those and then we'll get started. So we have the tiers titled. Let's get into actually organizing the characters. So I think what I'm going to do is just go through each row of characters and then just put them in the rows, the tiers that they belong in. So the first one is Kagura. Oh boy. I've already expressed my opinion on Kagura. You know what, her character is so hard because I really do dislike her character because she's annoying as heck. But she does become self-aware of her actions and actually apologizes for them. So, you know, as much as I say like I don't like her, I can respect her to some extent, and I feel like if I can respect a character a little, even just the tiniest amount of bit, like they don't deserve to be on the loathing tier. So let's put her as if you disappeared, I wouldn't give a crap, because I think that suits her pretty well. Like, if she were gone from the story, like, I honestly would not care. Because if she were to just disappear from, like, the series, I would be totally cool with that, because I usually cannot stand her. But she has her good moments. They're just very rare. The next one is Akito. So, he's a polarizing character. I would say I'm pretty indifferent to Akito. Anime onlys are going to probably think that Akito should be at like the bottom of the bottom because he's the villain and he's so despicable. He's done horrible things to this family. But towards the end, I won't say anything, but he gets better. I'll just say that. So I'm going to put him in the indifferent tier because I really am just indifferent to him. He's not my favorite. He's not my least favorite. He has some pretty interesting points, but ultimately I just don't have much of an opinion on him. The next one is Arisa Uo-chan. So, I actually do like her. I don't love her, but I do enjoy her character. So I would put her as I appreciate you because I really do. She's a fun one. Next one is this 𝑇𝑜𝑑𝑎𝑦. I can't see him because his face is like covered. I think that's 𝑇𝑜𝑑𝑎𝑦. Like, why are some of their faces covered to where I can't see them? Maybe, here, let me try this. Let me try putting my phone long ways. No, that didn't do anything. I don't know, that's weird. But I think that's 𝑇𝑜𝑑𝑎𝑦. So, 𝑇𝑜𝑑𝑎𝑦, I really love him. Is he at the top of the top? I think so. I just really love 𝑇𝑜𝑑𝑎𝑦. He's my favorite out of the Mabudachi trio. So, because he's my favorite out of the trio, I think he deserves to be at the very top. The very top. I would lay down my life for you. The next one is 𝑖𝑚𝑒. Okay. So, for him, I would say that I don't know if I'm indifferent. It's either indifferent or like I like him, but I definitely don't love him. I'm gonna say indifferent because at some points 𝑖𝑚𝑒 can be really annoying. Like, I can only take him in small doses. So I would say I'm just kind of meh about him. This one, I think this is Kazuma. I am so sorry. Some of their faces are just hidden. Like, you can only see half of them. I think that one's Kazuma. Alright, so for him, oh my god. I love Kazuma. He is best dad for sure. Oh man, I think I would put him as like appreciate because he's not like the most developed character in the series. So for that reason, I would say he's just someone that I like, but I don't love. But he is so awesome, and he's such a great father too. Next one is Kokoro. Oh boy. Ah man, some people are gonna hate me for this one. I won't get into too much of it now, but I just got into a major discourse over him over on Tumblr that I might talk about later because it was so like it was insane. Like, I don't want to say it was like traumatic or anything, but it was nasty. But anyway, please don't hate me, but I'm putting him in the loathe section. I just don't like his personality. His over eccentricness is just not my favorite character type. I don't care for it. So, no. He's at the bottom. This one is Hiro. Let's roll that R, even though I can't. Let's just call him Hiro, because it's cringy when I roll my R's. Okay, so he isn't terrible, but he definitely is not the best, because he's such a brat. But at the same time, I can get past his brattiness, because he is so young that I've stated before how I feel like at that age that he's in, especially for boys, their attitudes are all out of whack because of the hormones they're going through. So his temper tantrums are understandable. So I would put him as just, I'm indifferent toward him. He ain't terrible, but he can be annoying for sure. So the next one is Kimi. Definitely a character that I would put in the meh category. She's one of the characters that I never really understood the point of her, other than someone else to just include on the student council. And maybe the anime will change my mind about her, because the anime has given me a more positive perspective on some other characters like Yuki. So I feel like I might appreciate her more in the anime, but for now, she's gonna be put in the meh category, the indifferent category, which so far is the tier with the most characters, so I don't know what that says about me. Do I find most of these characters just mediocre? How could that be? I don't know. Next is Kisa. I love that girl. I see myself in her so much. I've already expressed that. So she is for sure going in the top tier girl, one of the best girls. I would lay my life down for you for sure. She belongs there. Next one is Haru. I definitely love Haru. He's such a great character and he's so freaking hot too. I don't think he's the best, but I appreciate him for sure. So he's going in the I appreciate you category because I definitely do. Next one, Reen. Okay. Have I already said that Reen is my best girl of the series? So of course she's going to be at the top. I cannot wait to see her in the anime really soon. It's going to be epic because I have waited years to see this girl animated. So she is going at the top, my ultimate best girl. She deserves that spot. Next one, oh my god, do we even need to go over this one? It's Kyo. Y'all already know. I don't even have to explain myself. Top tier, best character of all time. Not only best character of Fruits Basket, but best character of all time. He's my ultimate favorite character of all time. So like, he deserves, no, we ain't putting him as second to all these other characters that I would lay down my life for. He is going in first place. I need to settle down. I get so excited when I talk about him. Next one, I think this is Katsuya, that's Toru's dad, just in case you didn't know. He's a very polarizing character in this fandom. Some people hate him, some people love him. Pretty much just it's divided between people who love him and hate him. I like him, but he ain't the best character. I would say I am pretty indifferent when it comes to him. So I'm going to put him in the meh tier because I think that describes him pretty perfectly to most people in the fandom. Actually, he's just kind of like meh to a lot of people, but he's still a good character. Next one, Machi. Oh man, I go back and forth between absolutely loving her and just liking her. Lately though, I've just been really loving her character, and I think that's because I have been reading some points of the manga that include her and some scenes that involve her that are just so heart-wrenching that I can't help but feel for her. Oh, this is hard. For right now, I'm gonna put her in the I will lay down my life for you, because I swear she is just so freaking awesome. Her story just makes me cry so much that I just can't help but just love her. So she's going at the top this time. Next one is Kyoko. I appreciate her. I like her. How can you not love Kyoko? She was such an amazing mom who did not deserve to die. I definitely do appreciate her character. Next one, Kureno. Oh my god. Oh my god. He is going all the way to the top. I have stated how much I love Kureno and how much I'm excited for him to be in the anime so soon. Which, speaking of Kureno, can we talk about the fact that his anime design was revealed? Like right here. Like just look at him. He looks so freaking, oh my god, so hot. His design was revealed in a perfume ad, like a perfume line that Fruits Basket merch is doing. That's how his character was revealed. Like they did it so subtly. That just blows my mind, because with all the characters, they've been giving them like a proper character reveal design, but with Kureno, they just like sneakily put his full design in a perfume ad. I just think that's so freaking weird, but I don't care because at least we get to see him, and my gosh, I cannot wait to see him in the anime for sure. Next one is Mayuko, which is Toru, Kyo, and Yuki's teacher. I do like her a lot. I think I'm going to end up putting her in the they just like I like you tier, the I appreciate you tier, because I think that fits her pretty perfectly. I wouldn't say I love her, but I do enjoy her character. Next one is 𝑛𝑖𝑜�Ｈito. We call him Nio for short, so we'll go with that. I actually really like Nio. He's a very underrated character that we don't see a lot of, so I understand why he's pretty underrated, but I freaking enjoy his character because he reminds me of Kyo. He has a short temper and he gets angry really easily, but he's also really endearing with his feelings, and he expresses his feelings pretty openly, so I really appreciate that about him. So I'm gonna put him in the, like I just said, the I appreciate you tier, because I think that's pretty fitting. Next is, oh my god, she who should not be named, freaking Ren. I despise her. The worst mother in all the series and all of manga. Oh my god. When I see her in the anime, I am going to want to destroy my screen. I am not looking forward to it. So of course she belongs at the bottom of the tier. Next one is Ritsu. Oh, I like Ritsu. Like, he can be annoying with all the screaming he does, but at the same time I relate to his over-apologetic nature so much, since a lot of the time I do the same thing. Sometimes I apologize for everything when people tell me, like, stop being sorry. Like, that's not necessary. And I do the same thing with Ritsu. I'm like, it's not necessary to apologize all the time. There's no need for you to do that. You're not doing anything wrong. But he does it anyway. So I'm gonna put him in the I just really like you category. Like, I appreciate your presence. Next one is Hana. Oh man, Hana. She is one of my favorites. I would say she's in the top 10 characters for me. I'm gonna put her in the I love you tier, because I just love her and she's so freaking pretty. Next one, Shigure. Okay, Shigure I have expressed my opinion on before. I just think he's meh. Not the best, not the worst. It's his sneaky side, his like dark side that gets me, but at the same time the story would not be the same without him, because the things that he does really affect the plot, the decisions that he makes, the manipulation that he does. We would not have the same story if it were not for Shigure. Like, he's an important part of the series and the plot, but doesn't mean that the crappy things he does not get to me. So I'm gonna put him in the indifferent category. Like, he's essential to the plot. Doesn't mean that I love him though, but he's just alright. Toru, aw, sweet Toru. We're gonna put her all the way at the top because I really do love Toru. She is such a kind soul, that she's such an inspiration for me to just be kind to others, because people just deserve to be treated kindly. So I really love her. She's in my top 5 characters for sure. Next one is Yuki. Had I done this tier a year ago, I would have put Yuki in the maybe just the indifferent category. I was not fond of Yuki at all like a year ago, but the anime has really changed my opinion on him. I've come to appreciate him a lot more and his story, and I think that's because I can relate to him a lot more than I did when I read the manga, because a lot of what he's going through now just is really relatable to me in present day and what I've gone through recently. So I really love his character because of that. I'm gonna put him in the I appreciate you tier, because I really do, and he is just so pretty. Like, how can you not love him? And the last one, Momiji, my second favorite boy, my second favorite character. First being Kyo, of course. He's going all the way at the top. I love him. He is what I would say is the bravest character of Fruits Basket. The things he's gone through in his childhood, the crap he's seen, the crap he's gone through. He's just so freaking inspiring, and because of how strong he's been throughout all of it, that I can't help but love him and feel for him. He's going all the way at the top for sure. I just adore that kid. And so the tier is finished. So let's take a look at it. I think you can like save it. Yeah, save it so we can see the full thing. Okay, so you still can like not see all their faces, but I hope you can see actually like decipher what's going on here. Okay, so here it is. So for I would lay down my life for you, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters. So these are probably like my top 10 favorite characters of all time from this series. So pretty accurate, pretty accurate. I absolutely adore these characters. In the I appreciate you section, and this is just characters that I like but I don't love, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so also 9 characters. Okay, so the love and then just like categories are pretty much the same. For the just indifferent category, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters, so we're getting less and less as we go down, which is good because truthfully, I love most of the characters from this series. This would not be my favorite series of all time if I did not love most of the characters. So that reflects my view on it pretty clearly. For the if you disappeared, I wouldn't give a crap. The only character in that section is Kagura because I do really dislike her, but she has just a few good moments that I can respect. But other than that, pretty much not fond of her at all. And then the I loathe you category, oh my god, this is the one that I'm really scared of. Like for Ren, I know most people are going to agree with me because pretty much the entire fandom hates Ren. I have not come across one single person who likes her at all, so I think most of us can agree on that. It is Kakeru that I feel like I'm gonna get some smack for, so I am so freaking sorry if I saddened you because I don't love Kakeru, but he's just not my cup of tea. Plain as that, which is funny because I love 𝑖 and his personality is really similar to Kakeru's, but I just love 𝑖 more for some reason. Like I actually love him even though he's really crazy and over eccentric. But the way that 𝑖 delivers his craziness just comes across more charming to me. Like when he does it, it's actually really fun to see. Totally out there with his personality and his overconfidence. It actually comes across as charming for some reason, but when Kakeru does it, I don't get that same feeling. I'm just like, you're being annoying, just shut up. Like, oh man, when he comes up in the anime, I'm just gonna be constantly saying like, shut up dude, like you're being annoying, you're saying too much, just cut it out. But when 𝑖 does it, I'm totally fine with it. So take with that what you will. So that was my Fruits Basket tier list. I hope that gave you some information on my least favorite and most favorite characters from the series. Like I said, I barely have any least favorite. At the most I have 3, so that is a lot. I love most of them. However, I am like sad this list didn't have Kyo's dad on it because Kyo's dad I despise with every fiber of my being. Like he would have been in the I loathe you tier for sure, and he's a character that every single person in the fandom hates. Like with Ren, I have not come across one person who likes him, and rightfully so because he is a piece of trash and I am not looking forward to seeing him in the anime at all. Speaking of which, so episode 2 previews have been released for season 2, episode 2, and we got some hints at what it will contain. So I'll put like the previews on the screen. So we're definitely getting the scene with the 𝑠uomin analogy because that was revealed in the last episode, the title card that was shown at the end of the episode for episode 2. And so the 𝑠uomin analogy that Shigure makes with Toru will be in the next episode, which will also include that conversation that Kyo and Toru have. That is so freaking sweet. When they talk about their futures and they have that deep discussion, I am so looking forward to seeing that in the preview images. Oh my god. Kyo smiling, just when I saw that, it made my day because he looks so freaking precious and beautiful. Cannot wait to see that part. And we got 2 preview images where we have Kazuma and baby Kyo and the stain in the background. So there is a possibility that the scene with the stain will be happening next week, next Monday. on Monday. And I can't even talk because I'm so excited. Because if that's the case, I'm going to be over the moon. Because that is one of my favorite chapters, one of my favorite scenes in the entire manga. That scene between Kyo and Toru and the stain. And if you read the manga, you know what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to keep it very vague. I really hope that's the case because I want to see that scene so bad. And based on these preview images, we might be seeing it on Monday, which I would be all for. But if we don't see it on Monday, at least we're going to see it really soon. So I think that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know who are your favorite Fruits Basket characters and who are your least favorite characters, because I would be really curious to know. And if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more anime related videos and anime reactions. Also be sure to click that bell icon by the subscribe button if you want to be notified for when I post a new video, and I'll be back really soon. Bye.